Morning guys, we're going to go through some rotator cuff exercises today. That's the stability muscles at the shoulder. But first of all, while I've got you here and I've got you watching, I'll just show you a few of the products from the Herbalife range. Okay, so here is the Lift Off product. Now that's an effervescent tablet that you put into your drinks bottle, mix it up with water, so fill it half full, let it fizz away into there, and then fill it up again, give it a shake to make sure it's all gone through. What that is, massive caffeine boost and energy, so it's got some carbs in there as well to give you a good boost pre-workout and during workout as well. So if you're going to the gym, or you're going to run on a cycle, or you just want to wake up at work, then Lift Off is awesome. Next to Lift Off, we've got the protein bars. Then we've got two of the flavours here, so the citrus lemon and the chocolate peanut. These are fantastic, so it's a combination of 10 grams of protein and your carbohydrates as well. And then with those, there's actually 140 calories in each of them, so it's a healthy snack. So you use that one after your mid-morning snack. So if you're on one of the weight loss programs, then you'd use it after you've had your Formula 1 in the morning. So the Formula 1 shakes, here we've got the cappuccino, strawberry and vanilla. We've also got chocolate, tropical fruit and cookies and cream. So these three are the only ones that I've got left in stock at the moment because all the others have sold out. So this, as a product itself, you may have seen the post the other day, so it's got all your macro and micronutrients that you need. So it's a good healthy meal all in one thing, so your carbohydrates, your protein and your vitamins as well. What we do add to this when you're on one of the programs is your multivitamin, so that's your Formula 2, and this is essential vitamins. So vitamins that you can only get from food, that's what essential means. Okay, so you take those, one pill 3 times a day, so with each meal you take one of your Formula 2, so at the same time as your shake in the morning, and your fibre and herb tablets. So you've got 2 fibre and herb tablets with each meal, and this is for the healthy digestion, effectively a detox of the digestive system. So everything will go through, and then you can effectively absorb your food more effectively once you've actually cleaned out your system. So 2 of those with each meal and with the shake. I personally also take the cell activator tablets. So these are packed with your B vitamin complex and also a cell activator agent which effectively increases your ability to absorb the nutrients and convert to energy. So it's look at your ATP on a cellular level. And I find those absolutely awesome. Initially I was just taking the Formula 1, the multivit and the fibre and herb with the additional personalised protein powder, which I'll go on to in a minute. But the cell activator itself, once I started taking that, I noticed I had a lot more energy because basically I'm converting more of what I take in. So the fuel that I take in is becoming more efficient because I'm using more of it. Okay. Now the Formula 3, as I've just mentioned, this is a personalised protein powder. So for every tablespoon that you add in, dessert spoon that you add in an extra 5 grams of protein to your meal. So you add this in if you're on a weight loss program because it keeps you feeling fuller for longer. I add it in personally because it helps you build lean muscle mass, and with regard to that, you can add as much as you need. So if you are somebody that's training really hard and you don't want to go on the sports side of things, then you can use F1 and the Formula 3 together, but add more Formula 3. Or if you're on the weight loss side of things, if you're quite severely obese, you would start off with 2 scoops of the protein powder, so it does keep you feeling fuller for longer, and you're not having such a dramatic calorie drop, because obviously if you are severely obese, then your calorie intake is very high at the moment, so we wouldn't want to starve your body effectively, so we bring you down gradually and you take 2 of those. If you're on standard weight loss, so you're in the obese category, but you're only just in the obese category, then you just add 1, and if you need to, you add 2. And that's where in the mid-morning, the protein bars come in as a healthy snack to keep you going. Just finally, this is the thermo tea, so it's a fat burning tea, packed with caffeine, so the same amount of caffeine as a normal coffee or tea. It comes in 2 sizes. You've got the original one that you can get in a larger size, or the smaller ones. You've got raspberry, lemon and peach flavour, the smaller ones, and original, and the original is the only one that comes in the larger size. And finally, that's the last one of the Nightworks. If you saw the Nightworks advert the other day, saying I've got 2 for £45, those 2 have gone. along with another 3, and this is my last one available, so that's for the healthy heart side of things. So just take a look on Facebook, and now I will stop flogging the Herbalife stuff and get on with the exercises. Okay, so rotator cuff, you can either use weights. If you're only just starting your rotator cuff exercises, then don't use weights because they're going to be too heavy. Okay, so what you do, beans, butter beans, baked beans, whatever, a tin. For me, this seems particularly light, but if you just start off your rotator cuff, start with something light. Now, it's good to get your rotator cuff sorted before you start building your bigger muscle groups, because the rotator cuff is the stability of the shoulder, and that's going to prevent the injuries that you could potentially get by doing your big weights. Okay, so with the rotator cuff, you can start. If you're just starting out, just get used to setting the position. So again, this shoulder position that we keep talking about with the shoulder exercises, if you've watched those videos, you want to bring the shoulder back and tuck your shoulder blades in at the back. Okay, so starting there and coming out, just get used to that motion. Okay, here you're not really putting much pressure through the rotator cuff because you're not going against gravity. So this should be quite easy, but it should get you to think about the position of the shoulder. So just practice it there. Once you've got that position of the shoulder, change position and we'll go against gravity. So come on to your side. Bring the canvas down to your side. Keep your elbow tucked in. Keep that shoulder back and that scapula down. And bring it out. Okay? Slow and controlled. You don't want any quick. And you want it slow on the way up. So your muscles working concentrically, so that means it's shortening. And slow on the way down. So it's working eccentrically, which means the muscles working in both directions when it's getting shorter and when it's getting longer. So you're getting the most out of your exercise. Okay? So once you're happy with that, then you can go on to the larger weights in this position once you're comfortable. But then what you're wanting to do as well is coming out. So you can either do it sat down like this, so you've got this tilt in your pelvis, so you've turned on your core muscles here. Sort my t-shirt out. Turn on your core muscles, and then you can come out. Bring your arms out to the side. Slowly come down. And then slowly come all the way back up again. You can see my shoulders are still back, so I'm not here. Okay, I'm back, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together, and it's just a slow motion like this. Okay, I'll show you from the side. So core muscles squeezed on, arms out at 90 degrees, and coming down. Nice and steady. Okay, and you can take it out to here, so bring your arms down slightly, and again, just this easy motion, in and out. It's just turn that rotator cuff on, and then if you wanted to turn on the supraspinatus side of things, so mini deltoid, you straighten your arms out down by your sides, and just come to there, and out. There, or you can keep going. That's just bringing the deltoids in as you get past this 30 degrees here, okay? Absolutely simple exercises, and then for those of you that are better at it, and you can get the legs involved as well, so you come into your squat position, so you can come into the sumo squat, so knees and toes facing out to the side, okay, and you sat down in it, so you'll feel this working here, in your bum, and in your quads, okay, you've got these knees again, same line as your toes, and then you can come here, do your rotator cuff here, up here, bring it down a bit, here, and you can start with supraspinatus. If you start with your arms bent, it's a bit easier once you're on heavier weights, so coming out to the side, okay, harder, out to the side. You don't need to go above shoulder level with this, just out, up to 90 degrees for your maximum. Okay, cool.